what happened last time? Little recap for everyone. Shizune pushed us off the roof. We got back up. We get knocked down, but we get up again.
Keep going.
That was kind of it.
Oh.
Remember, you have to take this job seriously. Too many people think you can just jack off, and that it isn't important, but it's really important. Edging is the aim of the game.
Why is edging the aim of the game?
Because we've been recording this series for 3 years.
That's true.
For 10
Here
years.
at SUBPARCADE, we don't nut, we only edge.
Shizune would be in the edging. It's about control, you know? She's very controlling.
Yeah, she probably has to tie you up each time that you fuck.
Are you an edger or are you a gooner?
Yeah, edging and gooning is a spectrum. So where are you on the spectrum?
Edger.
I'm more on the gooning spectrum.
I'm
always just shooting my goo, you know?
Yeah, this house is covered in goo.
Yeah.
I bet you wanted to know that.
It's just dripping from every possible place.
It's in the air vents.
Yep. It's in the air conditioner. So when the air blows, we're just getting little cum particles.
The cum particle.
The cum flakes. Looks like dandruff on your hair, but really that's just my cum flakes.
Alright. That's
you
the
just,
grossest thing you could
peel
have said.
off a thin veneer. It's like one of those spa masks.
Ew. Shit.
That is the grossest shit. God.
Hi, welcome back.
Like, I thought you liked cum.
I do, but somehow that went too far.
Fucking,
we need to be reined
Yeah, you
in.
outcummed the cummer, you know?
Yeah.
I can't even call myself cummy anymore.
Yeah, she's the cougar.
I guess I really am a gooner. I'm a gooner all this time. I've been a gooner
just
all
peeling
along.
dry cum off your face, like the glue that you would like let dry on your hands as a kid and then peel it off, is quite possibly the grossest thing I've ever heard.
It's like
American Psycho, Patrick Bateman taking off his face mask in the book.
It's really just cum.
Well, in that case, it works well. It works wonderfully. This is so gross. Let's fucking just stop and do the show.
And remember, you have to take this job seriously. Too many people think you can just slack off, jack off.
Definitely, you can't take it too seriously. If you aren't always thinking big, thinking positive, and if sorry, I burped. And if you Misha had a rough night, okay? And if you show any signs of weakness, people will start to think you're incompetent, you know?
This is describing edging. By the way, that's what edging is like. Commitment, focus,
positivity,
fearlessness, you know?
Inner strength.
Exactly.
Diligence.
And soon you won't be able to do anything because your power is going to be delegated off to others piece by piece, and you'll have nothing left with nothing. That's what happened last time. So remember, it may seem like an easy job, but a lot of carnage can happen in this room. And out of it, dealing with the school stuff too. Even trying to get a budget report from the class rep can be a fight to the death sometimes.
Yes, kill or be killed. There are no friends in the pits and take no prisoners. Are you sure about this? Is this right?
It's a Thunderdome, dude.
You don't seem excited. I have to make sure it's getting through properly. Once more, with feeling.
That's one of the best Buffy episodes ever. Who the fuck are these goobers?
Who are these ghouls?
New girls.
Who are these?
Who's voicing who?
Who the fuck are these gobble-ghouls?
We'll say it at the same time. We'll all be...
Yeah, we'll be twins. Me and Joe can be twins.
Okay.
Okay.
Twin talk.
And the voice is...
Just... Shizune, twist your hand.
I think you should make up a voice and I'll make up a voice and we'll do it together.
That's true, yeah. They sound different, but they talk at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna see how awful this is.
Visibly intimidating the two girls standing at attention in front of us. To think this is all to think of that.
Do you understand?
Are you stupid?
Do you understand? Pretend I'm shouting it.
Yes, we are
okay,
from the south of France.
What? What?
That's what the voice is. And I said it, and we're twins, so it's true.
That was such a curveball.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Understood actually is
You're not even reading the lines! How are we supposed to talk at the same time if you're not reading what they're saying?
Sir, who's your friend? Oh yeah, you're twins.
It's not weird. You have to think of it as a job. If you want, think of it like they're paying you with the right to use this great office.
I feel like I've been set up to be embarrassed in front of the whole class by Joe.
Get Sean out of here. That's what Seth says in this.
You on out of the lecture?
No.
No.
I'll just overlay it.
You can go now. Fuck off.
Just like that, the hour-long student council orientation is over. Personally, I thought it was about 50 minutes too long, and also found it funny that it incorporated a tour of a school that we've all been going to for a while, but I guess it didn't hurt. I expect Shizune to fall back into her chair, since she's been on edge all day, but she doesn't. She continues pacing the room restlessly.
Shizune is a true edger. Shizune knows the lifeblood. She knows the fortitude. She knows the inner strength that it requires. They still have a long way to go. Right now, they're a joke. They're gooners, as how. They're gooners.
What?
They think they can be the new student council. They're so unfocused. They don't have the mental fortitude that it requires to edge. You can really see the lack of experience. I saw cum dripping out of their cocks. This was the best year yet. We no fap for an entire year.
Way too
I don't
much
think they have what it takes to be our follow-up act. And I know there are more of them than those two girls. Where are they? They're like the heavily marketed but mediocre, she starts shaking you, big budget, critically planned sequel to the acclaimed low budget sleeper hit.
Sorry, I thought you were reading still. Eventually, she does stop and sit down. Are you going to miss it?
You gotta miss it all. So, Avi.
How do you sign Obvi?
I'd be happier if I didn't have to leave too.
I guess you just sign it halfway.
At the end. Oh yeah, Avi.
I like being in the student council, even if it can be tiring too.
Yeah, it's definitely tiring.
Only because Shizune always tries to do more than she has to.
You're forgetting that I did the bare minimum. We wouldn't do anything all year except hand out flyers, collect surveys, and plan the next year's student council election so the next student council could sit around for another year doing nothing, just like the actual government. Am I right, fellow children? What was the thing I used to say?
Fellow youths?
Am I right, fellow politically conscious Americans?
Yeah. Youths is what you said.
Politically conscious youths. Ask me to let that happen. Don't be redunkalic. In a student council like that, there wouldn't even be any power to play around with. Heavens, excuse me. I'm just happy that even though I clearly need to ride them harder, those two aren't bad. Not there yet, but this new student council should be in good hands.
How can you tell?
After the festival, they asked me if we could organize a Halloween event, like a haunted house or a creamed candy run, little hay maze, hay corn maze, little fucking hay bale ride, little scarecrow scare man. And I said no. I had Misha tell them to do it themselves if they wanted it so badly, and they were angry for some reason.
She's such a fucking cunt.
Why are you laughing?
Of course they'd be angry if you said that. And Misha delivering the message wouldn't help.
Yeah.
I was angry too.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
All of a sudden, wanting to bring ghosts and ghouls and goblins to the Yamaku Student Council campus. They were asking me to slap the fuck out of them. If they wanted a haunted house or a traditional style cafe or a trip to the beach or another cliche thing, why didn't they try to organize it before? It was like they were trying to take advantage of me.
In a weird way, Kenji and Shizune are like the same. But in like a weird...
I really don't think so.
But like in a weird world.
What do you mean?
That's just because I'm voicing the both of them.
No. They're both so crazy in their delusions.
Is that the only thing they have in common?
And I hate... Well, I like Kenji better than I like Shizune. It's just I hate them both, but...
You hate an anti-feminist more than an actual woman?
No, I hate the woman more than I hate the anti-feminist.
Oh, that's kind of what I meant to say, yeah.
Yeah, you flip-flopped it. But yeah, I hate her. She's just the worst type of human.
Did you read that?
I worked hard. Sorry. Oh no, I haven't. I worked hard to organize those festivals, and in return they came to me with, that was nice, can you do this now? How about doing this? It's what I really want. Yeah, tell me what you want, what you really want. I'll tell you what you want, what I really want. I
wanna really wanna zig a zag. Everyone my future, forget my past. I've been listening to like Spice Girls every single day since I've watched the Spice World movie a couple months ago. So don't do this to me.
No.
I fucking love the Spice Girls. They're so good.
We have gotten a lot of mileage on recording this series with the Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls are incredible. They make me happy. Girl power. I want to be Ginger Spice. She's an inspiration to us all. Shichan was wrong though.
Right, they wanted to join the student council so they could make it happen. I made them feel jealous and I riled them up, so that can kind of be my motivation too.
Guy. She's gonna be like a horrible boss somewhere one day.
Yeah. The desire to do some great spreads, even if it's to show me up. They decided to take me up on the challenge nonetheless.
She's gonna work at Staples, just being the worst boss you've ever had. I don't know why it's Staples.
Staples is pretty bad. Yeah, all retail jobs are kind of shit.
Yeah.
Who's the worst boss you ever had?
Let's dox them.
With like awful middle management. No, don't name names, but what's the worst thing they ever did?
In retail jobs are the worst bosses I've ever had.
Yeah.
I had the most sexual boss ever. I wonder if he got me too. Bet he did. Lady, you know who I'm talking about.
Bald?
Yeah, him and the other guy.
Yeah.
His assistant.
Yeah. Definitely his assistant has been me too'd. Yes. More so than the bald.
The bald.
The
Italian and the bald.
The tall, lanky one. I bet he, I bet he has a not great past. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very, like, bro, you know?
Yeah. They dared Steven to deep throat a sausage.
Yeah. And I tried it only because I could have said no and walked away, but literally the night before, I was reading a Wikipedia article about sword swallowing. Like, how do people do this? That's so crazy. And then they come up to me with like this like frozen footlong, and they're like, deep throat this. And I was like, Well, I did read how to do the techniques. Let's see if I can try it, and then I couldn't. So I did it for my own reasons, not to entertain them, is what I'm trying to say.
Any other time, you would have been like, "No, I'm not doing this. Fuck you."
It just so happens you're like, I wonder if I can.
Yeah.
You really?
I wonder if I told him that. I don't think I did.
Oh shit, that's funny. Impressive. Well, for now, I would have to see how it plays out a little longer in order to know for sure.
She snaps her fingers suddenly, which sends Misha almost bolting out of her seat. Interesting. I guess it's impossible to get used to.
That's right. We were going to have a party to celebrate the passing of our reigns to the new student council with, weren't we? Why not do that now? Or at least plan it now and have it tomorrow with a little haunted house and a little ghost and a little ghoul and a little vampire.
I think I looked up sword
They
swallower
wanted-
because we went to a place that had a sword swallower. Do you remember seeing a sword swallower with me?
No.
Who was I with?
Probably your girlfriend at the time?
Did you ever go to Le Cirque? Le Cirque du Soleil?
No.
No, but it was a place with like...
Trapezes?
It's like a circus light, you know? Like a fair, kind of.
Were we at the fair?
I guess, yeah, we might have been at the fair, and there was a guy who would swallow fire and also swallow swords. And I was like, how the fuck?
And he said, for $50, I can swallow something else.
He said, Steven, deep throat this.
He gave me a hot dog?
He gave you a hot dog?
It's like I'm waking up from a dream.
You're gonna have, yeah, exactly. You're gonna have dreams about this tomorrow. You're at Le Cirque. You're like, ooh, you're like a little clown on like a unicycle and stuff. And then like you get to the middle of the stage where like the ringleader is like on his podium, and then he like pulls out from his back pocket. He pulls out a swallow. It's like, okay, swallow this, deep throat this. Like.
Okay, if we're
and then you have to do it in front of this like whole fucking big giant fucking tent, trapezes going everywhere, tires just like fucking sitting watching. He's like, yeah, dude, come on, man.
If we're ever going to finish this series, we have to stop being so distracted.
Shush. But they're not even in charge yet. Did you read that? I don't remember.
Yeah, I read it.
Okay. In fact, that's the first thing you told them. You're not in charge yet. It seems premature.
Mega ADHD is just like fucking undefeatable. Misha, what do you think?
I agree it's too early. Plus, I don't think I could go anyway. Sorry. In fact, I was going to leave right now.
What? Oh.
Why not?
No comment.
Come on, tell me.
No.
Where Jesus spotted Misha? Where did they see him?
Well, okay.
Way to crack under pressure, Misha.
I thought about it, and even if I didn't want to go, I would say yes. Usually, it's the kind of person I am. I really should stop doing that, and this is a good place to start, I think. If it's a celebration to say goodbye, I don't want it. It would be too sad. I want to do something else instead. And after all, Hichan, you and Shizune will still be here tomorrow. It doesn't seem right.
She's so cute. Don't you just want to pinch her cheeks? She seems she has like big old cheeks, you know? Anyway.
I feel like you could pinch her cheeks off.
Oh.
And then like you could pull a little bit, like little ball of matzo dough off her cheek.
Just slap it into the wall. Is she made of clay?
Besides,
yeah, like she's a claymation.
Besides, I have other school things I have to do today. I can't drop them just like that.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. We can postpone it. Drop it like hot.
No. Early goodbyes.
She looks very firm as she says this. Aren't you going to go now, though?
Oh, that's right. Okay, besides now, no too early goodbyes, okay?
I get it.
Okay, later.
Alright.
With that,
Bye-bye.
it's just Shizune and me left alone in the student council room. Sunset slowly changes to night as we sit in silence, both searching for something to say.
Would it really be that bad?
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that, but Misha's right. Party set a mood, and it would be a sad one. A sad party doesn't like a whole lot of fun.
Why would it be sad?
Is it a trick question? I'm sure of it. Shizune's eyes pierce into mine, waiting for my answer with a detached, analytical stare that I haven't seen in a while, but feels familiar anyway. I consider myself carefully, but also what it means for her to ask me. Could be that Shizune finds it depressing as well, or it could be that she doesn't understand why anyone would find it depressing. Both are equally plausible. I thought that when you graduate, that's it. It's going to be the end of the student council. I was wondering if you had the same idea.
Don't be stupid, Hisao. I look forward to it. I won't be a student anymore, so the expectations are going to be completely different. People's expectations of me and my expectations about everything else. It seems exciting! Yippee! Whee! As for the student council, it should be in good enough hands. I don't have anything to be sad about. Capable hands, not Rin's. She doesn't have any.
What? Did I have a stroke?
No. I don't think you're being honest. You looked upset about having to give the student council up not even a few weeks ago. It wasn't about leaving it to a bunch of newbies either. It was having to stop doing student council work at all. Unexpectedly, Shizune smiles. So you're not disagreeing. Then it doesn't make sense. Why would you want to have a party about it?
I'm trying to get over it. Besides, goodbye celebrations are very important. People say that the first step is the most crucial, but following it through and finishing it cleanly are just as important, right? That's talking about edging, also.
I guess that is true. Also with what Joe said.
Anyway, I don't consider it a goodbye. It's still a vent. Oh god, excuse me. You still have to go through the proper motions. Aren't you going to?
Aren't I going to what?
Kiss me, of course.
Oh.
Is that the proper motions?
It would be normal, wouldn't it? The natural thing to do.
It's time to act decisively. If I don't, I'm sure my heart will explode. Kiss her immediately! So quickly that I don't even have the time to enjoy it. Even though she was prepared for it, Shizune blushes a deep red. I feel a similar heat rising in my neck and my cheeks.
Just plants a big old wet one on her. Big... he like stretches his mouth and like covers her nose and then like her bottom lip, and there's just like a big fucking trail of glob and spit.
Ew!
big fucking gross wet kiss.
I move in for another kiss, but as I do, she moves backwards at the same time and impishly jumps onto the cabinet behind her, alone in the total silence of the room. We just look at each other for a while.
Just see big old fucking wet nasty kiss.
This time I kiss her more deeply and open and stretch my mouth open and cover her nose and her bottom lip and leave a gooey trail behind.
Okay, fucking a nasty spit
kiss.
trail.
Yeah. Her bangs brush against my closed eyelids as I let myself sink deeper into the kiss. I can feel the shape of her body through her clothes, which only makes me hold Shizune tighter. It takes some effort for both of us to draw back from each other. We're both blushing, both from the kiss and the thoughts of what's to come. And I'm far from the only one breathing a little heavier.
They're just gonna fuck openly in the student council room?
Hell yeah, in front of a window.
But yeah, what a way to get caught.
As Shizune begins to take off my tie, I start undoing her blouse. It takes a while to figure it out. I don't know how clothes work. Shizune's blouse is a little tight on her, and her arms get... Why is he screaming? Why is he screaming?
Because he's on everything
Rigby,
I've ever needed
Ashby.
to fucking have. I had things plugged in, and he somehow wrapped his leg and tail through the charger.
He's mad that you're undoing it.
Which one was it? Ashby or Wigby?
It's Rigby.
Rigby, you silly boy. You silly boy.
He laid on my E6, so feel how hot that is.
Oh, yeah.
You're a dingus!
Sorry for cutting off this, very sexual moment with a cat. Shizune's blouse is a little tight on her, and her arms get stuck for a moment because of it. I find myself peeling it off of her, although with the way she's trying to wriggle out of it at the same time, it isn't easy. It's like Patrick Bateman's face mask.
I will throw up!
The side is a little comical. Oh! Matching underwear.
Whoa.
She was ready.
She was ready. No, this bitch has matching panty on like underwear bra sets.
Oh, because she has to?
Yeah. She's the only person in the world.
Do you think that Hisao's bra matches with his panties?
I do think so, yeah.
I hope they're leopard print and they're green. I don't know why.
Green leopard print?
Yeah.
I could see that. He's like a real scene girl, you know?
Yeah.
His booty shorts are flashing every single color. They're like translucent. Seizure warning, seizure warning.
You can see his butthole right through him.
Once Shizune's arms are free, she slides out of her shirt, her skirt falling around her knees with it after she unhitches it and works it off her legs. The only thing covering her now are her bra and panties. Her figure is curvaceous and tall, and the health color of her skin contrasts with the black of her underwear. It's a wonderful sight, especially against the background of the moonlit through the
That's amore.
pizza. She looks like my chest.
She looks like pizza.
I'm hungry. She looks at my chest and works the buttons of my shirt one by one. The process is really slow, by my hands moving up and down her thighs. It's a little amusing to play with her like this.
Oh.
Ugh. Wish he was tubby. Just like awkwardly tubby. Like he was skinny fat, you know?
Okay.
Eventually, like no muscle definition. Just like how I was in high school. Just like, I want Hisao to be me. Just kidding.
Oh.
No, I just...
I want Hisao to be me. It's like big fucking wet kiss.
Eventually, finally, my shirt falls to the ground. Shizune surprises me by quickly pulling me in for a deep kiss. Without warning, but I quickly return the gesture. You're welcome.
Why are you bolder today than on the roof? Or in your room?
I tried to think of a good answer, but it wasn't easy. Also, Kenji was there. How would I be able to respond to that, even if I could? There's no way to, unless I were to say that bureaucracy really puts me in the mood. My shirt... Fucking lame. I take back what I said. Shizune moves on to my belt, and I decide to help her undo it instead of answering her questions. I don't think it would be good. Maybe Hisao looks buff because we're playing this through his eyes, you know?
I don't know, look how bad his butt looks.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't care.
He should.
So, like, once he pulls out his dong, we're gonna see, like, a monstrous, like, masterful work of art of a cock, you know?
Mm-hmm. A real veiny,
like,
triumphant bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, you know, it's like small, like the Michelangelo's David, but it's like the Michelangelo's David. So it's alright.
It's harder to get off and falls to the ground with a metallic clunk. I move in for another kiss and begin to slide my hand up her side, but she suddenly lurches forwards, making me stumble backward. The stiff edge of the table behind me was the furthest thing from my mind until I feel it stabbing into my lower back. I hadn't even noticed it was there. It makes me grab Shizune a little tighter as we fall back onto the surface of the table. Whoa!
Yeah. So listen, here's the thing about Michelangelo's David, right? He's not erect. Michelangelo never specified how much of a grower he is, right? He's a 500% grower. That's what Michelangelo said in his notes, but they didn't let him do it. It was implied that he was a 500% grower.
Jesus.
That his dick's so big it can reach God.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because then it'll be like that picture where, who is it? Where they're pointing at each other and trying to touch fingertips.
Touch tips?
Remember that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's his penis tip instead of his fingertip.
I hold back size Shizune Victoria. Is that not Michelangelo?
I don't know who it is.
Oh man. That's who I was thinking of the whole time.
It might have been another Ninja Turtle, I'm not sure.
I hold back a sigh as Shizune victoriously holds herself above me. She's won again. Can you imagine the Ninja Turtles rebooted and like instead of naming them like old artists, they'd name them like more recent artists?
Drake.
No, I mean like visual artists.
Oh.
Like Banksy.
I never understood why they were named after artists.
The whole premise of the fucking comic book show movie is ridiculous.
Because they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That has nothing to do with painting, so I don't get it.
Yeah, well, all those things have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, but
What's
they
up?
do now. But I've never understood. If someone knows, tell me. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do they take souls?
Why would they?
They took Hitler's soul. According to that one comic strip I was sent.
Oh. Let's not go into the Ninja Turtle lore, because I have no idea. I don't know. I know nothing about a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. I'm distracted until Shizune's bra falls on me, seemingly like it dropped out of the sky. I end up laughing despite how hard I try not to, and it's contagious enough that Shizune starts to as well. Freed from her bra.
Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's get the sounds on.
Oh, nice titties. Freed from her bra, her breasts are larger than I thought, even though they were noticeably large through her shirt already. She picks up her bra with her fingers and flicks it off as my hands move over her body. Straddling me with her knees on the table, Shizune slips her underwear off with my hands moving from her hips unconsciously to help her. I catch a glimpse of my watch. It's only been a few minutes, but it felt like so much longer.
Like my cock.
She eases herself downwards and closer until her bare chests are touching. Her titties feeling strange against the scar of my heart.
Don't say titties. Show respect.
Remember
when my nipples used to look at the sky? Now they look at the floor.
They look at my heart.
Oh.
When Shizune sits up, I feel myself slipping and sigh slowly, enveloped by her elbow as her titties lift away from my torso and attack from two fronts. I think dryly, considering the situation. How like her?
I should just stop now and leave you stewing in your
edging.
lust.
Joe was right.
Stay edging.
Joe was right.
Yeah.
I didn't want Joe to be right, but he's right.
Where's her cooter at? She's
She
a little
doesn't
Ken
have
doll.
one. She's a Barbie doll.
Do you ever have the Barbie dolls that had like the fuzz? Like the weird pricklies?
Excuse me? No. What?
I didn't know they did that.
I feel like I remember like my cousins having dolls and like we could change their clothes and then like there'd be like little pricklies right there.
No.
As if it's like
They
pubes or
put
something.
You're
they
fucking
put those
wrong.
on there.
You're wrong.
They put those on there.
That did not happen. There's no fucking way that's real. I think there's a couple of
Brain
Barbies
me.
that had like skin underwear put on them, so like their butts would have like little like patterns. But
Right.
like I don't ever that. There's no way. You're wrong. You're dreaming that disgusting thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're lying.
I don't
suing
think I'm
you.
lying. Maybe my brain and memory are lying to me.
There's no way that's real. Oh, I'm gonna die.
It would be insane if it was real. She says that she starts grinding herself against me and causes me to blink at the sudden pleasure. Very funny, Shizune. I soon lose track of my thoughts. She's a snake.
Like a snake, yeah, exactly.
Shizune
Again,
bites.
I can't. It's not showing up through Discord. You didn't hear me. You didn't do it. You didn't hear me do it.
Oh, I
Fuck.
didn't. Shizune bites her lip to muffle her voice from coming out in an unwanted voice. This is the most I've ever heard of it. And she blushes when she realizes she let it slip out. To cover up, Shizune drives herself against me harder, causing me to jolt against her, driving my erection deeper into her. Thrusts my...
Okay, I hate that this is now on my Google search, but I did look up dolls with pubic hair, and it's all sex doll related stuff, so you're wrong. Your memory is wrong. Now everyone thinks I'm a sex doll pervert.
Yeah.
At least...
Can you imagine if browser history was like...
At least I want pubic hair for my sex doll, though.
The CIA thinks you're a fucking freak now.
They really should have already thought that before, but now I feel creepier than I've ever felt before in
There
my
was a
whole
night we
life.
spent hours looking up animal dicks.
We did do that, but it wasn't under my Google search. It was
'Cause-
under yours.
Because it was just like so fascinatingly different looking.
Yeah, because a whale's
Uh-huh.
penis is the scariest thing I've seen. It's so crazy. It's so big. But it's like, of course it is. It's a whale. Anyway, next time on SUBPARCADE,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of fake pubic hair for for sex dolls, so a little disturbed at this moment.
If we only get rid of her nipples, is this okay to show?
Do you think you could put
No.
fake pubes on her?
Okay.
You don't have to.
I don't think. I feel like that's really cutting it close. You can see the fluids, right?
Yeah, right? Like, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. You could see. Right
Like,
there.
you see the tip of her lips, you know? You see the very tip of them.
They're really edging us with your pussy.
Why is she so, like, her hips and legs are very, like boxy? Like, why is that
It's
one
just
hip
like the
so
sketchy.
pointy?
Yeah, I think it's just how it was sketched, and they kind of kept it that way.
Well, I don't like it. Her fingers also look insane. Why is her hand like that? Is she gonna snort cocaine out of her pinky nail?
Just dainty little fingers.
I really don't like this drawing at all. I'm not turned
That's-
on in
that's the-
any
that's-
way next time on
you-
SUBPARCADE!
Did you watch Dune? That's the Gom Jabbar lady.
I only watched the first one.
That's the Gom Jabbar. It still showed up in the first one. The
Okay.
Gom Jabbar.
I don't remember who that is. I'm very bad at fantasy names.
That's the fucking needle weapon that.
Oh yeah, the
they
fucking
guess
that's
for it
so
has at the end.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, she has the Gom Jabbar on.